Imagine you wake up tomorrow morning with literally $0. No savings, no investments, no debt either. Just a clean slate and a phone in your hand. What's the very first thing you do? Not what most people tell you. Not what the internet screams at you. What I would actually do. And I'll warn you right now, the answer to month 1 is going to feel almost too small. That's exactly why it works. I've spent a lot of time thinking about this exact scenario, and when I mapped it out month by month, I found something that genuinely surprised me. Most start from zero advice skips the first 90 days entirely. They jump straight to index funds, compounding, FIRE numbers. But those first 90 days are the most important financial period of your life. Get them wrong, and everything after is built on sand. I'm going to walk you through exactly what I do, month by month, year by year. And I'll tell you the thing about year 3 that most finance channels completely ignore. Month 1 has one job. One. And it's not investing, it's not budgeting apps, it's not crypto. It's $1,000 sitting in a boring savings account doing absolutely nothing. This is your financial airbag. Because here's the pattern I've watched over and over. People start building wealth, something breaks, a car, a tooth, a phone, and they put it on a credit card. Now they're paying 24% interest on a $600 repair. The whole thing unravels.
$1,000 breaks that cycle. It's not a full emergency fund. We'll build that later. It's just enough to stop you from going backwards every time life happens. Practically, if you're earning, you cut everything non-essential for 30 days and stack $1,000. If income is the problem, I'll link a video on fast income options in the description. Once you have that buffer, and only once you have it, you go to war on your most expensive debt. Not the biggest balance, not the one that emotionally bothers you most, the one with the highest interest rate. Usually a credit card, usually somewhere between 20% and 30% annually. Here's the thing people miss. Paying off 25% debt is the same as getting a guaranteed 25% return on your money. There is no investment on earth that gives you a guaranteed 25% return. None. Paying off that debt is your best investment right now. Use the avalanche method. Minimum payments on everything else, every extra dollar goes to the highest rate balance. It's not exciting. It's just math, and the math wins. Now, month 3 is where most people make their biggest mistake. They do the right thing for the wrong reason, and it costs them years. I'll explain exactly what I mean in a second. Month 3, you open a brokerage account and you buy a broad index fund. Total market, S&P 500, doesn't matter much at this stage. Pick one, set up auto-invest, don't touch it. Now, here's the mistake I mentioned. Most people open an index fund and then spend the next 6 months watching it, checking the app every morning, feeling smart when it's up, panicking when it's down. The entire point of an index fund is that you're not supposed to watch it. You're buying the market. The market goes up over 20-year horizons with near certainty. Your job is to stay boring. Set it, forget it, automate it. Even $50 a month at this stage matters. Not because $50 is a lot of money, but because you're building the habit. The habit is worth more than the dollars right now. Automate investments. Remove willpower from the equation. By month 4, you have a buffer. Your highest rate debt is shrinking, and you have an investment account. Now you systematize. Set up automatic transfers on payday. Not at the end of the month, on payday. Pay yourself first. What you don't see, you don't spend. This period, months 4 through 6, is where most people's financial life is actually decided. If you can make it through these 90 days without touching the investments, you've won psychologically. The hardest part is behind you. Also in this window, if you still have high-rate debt, continue the avalanche. Investing and debt elimination can happen simultaneously once you're past that 1K buffer. Don't wait to be debt-free before investing. That's a myth that costs people years. By the end of year 1, the goal is $5,000 net worth. That's assets minus liabilities. It sounds small because it is small, and that's the point. 5K net worth isn't about the money. It's proof that you can do it. It's a signal to your own brain that you're someone who builds wealth. That identity shift is worth more than the $5,000. Most people never reach 5K because they're aiming at $500,000 and getting paralyzed. Aim at 5K. Hit it. Then aim again. Okay, the U3 thing I promised, here it is. At $25,000 invested, something mathematical happens that most personal finance content never talks about. Your investment returns start to exceed what the average person can save in a month.
If your 25K is returning 8% annually, that's $2,000 a year, or roughly $167 a month working without you. Most people earn less than $167 a month from their savings habits early on, so you've crossed a line. Your money is now contributing more than the average human effort can. That's the real milestone, not 100K, not a million, 25K. That's where the engine starts pulling its own weight. That's the number to chase in year 3. So here's the full picture. Month 1, $1,000 buffer. Month 2, kill the worst debt. Month 3, open the index fund. Months 4 through 6, automate everything. Year 1, 5K net worth. Year 3, 25K invested, and your money is working harder than you are. None of this is complicated. That's the whole point. Wealth isn't built with complexity. It's built with consistency applied to simple moves over time. The hardest part isn't the math. It's starting. So if you're watching this and you have nothing, that's your advantage. Clean slate, no bad habits baked in. You get to build it right. If this helped, the next video to watch is link in description. It covers exactly how to find an extra $200 to $500 a month without changing jobs. Watch that one next.